Okay, fight fans and fight fiends, welcome back to Manny's Thoughts. I, of course, Manny MTL or Manny Montreal. Make sure to check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and obviously, thefightcity.com. As usual, I'll give you guys my thoughts on what's going down in the world of combat sports. Let's get started. Okay, so first off, I've got plenty of congratulations to give out. Let me get started. Aiemann Zahabi, terrific performance, adds the W, just great stuff from him. The road to the UFC is opening up. With the news that they'll be coming to Ottawa, here's hoping they do the smart thing and make him have his break. I am looking forward to it. I can feel it in my bones. It is only a matter of time, people. Aiemann Zahabi. Now, as far as what was going down in the Fight City, as I've told you in my previous shows and tweets and Facebook and whatnot, there was two major events going down this weekend. It was a bit insane, and well, we got through it. The Fight City was at both events and reported extensively on it. However, I'm going to give out my quick congratulations right now. Darnell Boone, Schiller Hyppolite, terrific war. Darnell Boone only had 2 weeks to get ready for this fight, and Schiller showed that he could get back up not once but twice and still pull out the UD. What a fight. Now, also, Stephen Butler, just a dominant performance, adds an IBF Junior title to his name. Ayaz and Mian Hussain also with victories. Simon Keane, the big heavyweight, with a big TKO finish. And sadly, the one little sad note I gotta talk about, young Batir Jukumbayev, somehow, someway, after his no contest debut last couple months ago anyway, he had a new debut set, and go figure, his opponent twists his ankle and we get another no contest. Man, my heart breaks for this kid. Hopefully third time's the charm. He is not injured, so expect it to be very soon. Look for news on the Fight City from that. Batir Jukumbayev gonna be making his debut eventually. Now, that leads me to what was going on with the Grant Brothers and Rixa promotions at Le Tohu. Great night of fights. Yours truly was there and present. As we all know, I have close ties with them, and, you know, I was working the room, man. I was working. So, plenty of stuff to talk about. First off, the show opens up with Bruno Bredicean, a terrific knockout win. Just terrific stuff. Now, it's a TKO, but honestly, he laid this dude out flat. If you get a chance, there's a little Periscope video out there. Go have a look. It's going to be on RDS next week. Trust me, if you follow me, you will hear about it. Now, that leads me to Dwayne Durel. Dwayne Durel had a solid performance. Also, a late replacement opponent for him. He got a rematch with his very first opponent. It was interesting because both guys have improved in time, and quite honestly, Dwayne said it, you know, this March kid is tough, but not tough enough. Dwayne Durel pulls out the UD. Just a great fight from him. Next, we had Golden Garcia with a terrific performance. Pulls out a great UD himself. Just what a work rate on this kid. Just, you know, a real throwback fighter. I say this not just because of his style, but I got immense respect for this young kid. I gotta stop calling him a kid, and here's why. The guy's got a job. So he goes to work, and when I say a job, I mean manual labor. He works with his hands, he sweats for a living, blue collar stuff. He goes to his work. His boss, being a good guy, gives him a couple hours for lunch. What does he do? He shows up for sparring. The kid spars 1 guy, 2 guys, sometimes 4 guys. Then he leaves there and goes back and finishes his shift. Mad respect for that. The kid, the man, Golden Garcia, is just something to look out for. Hopefully we get to see him real soon. So that leads me to the next fight, Flavius Biea. Him, like Bruno Bredicean, also part of Team Bute. Just fantastic stuff. If you get a chance, look out for his fight. All of this is going to replay on RDS. This kid, just think evil Bute. So precise, so vicious. This kid's going places. Watch out for Flavius Biea. Also on the card, Roody Pierre-Paul. My first time watching him. What a crazy work rate on this guy. It goes the distance. He scores the UD. They gave him a tough Mexican that just wouldn't go away. Tough fight, beautiful win. Last but not least, the main event, Eric Bazinyan, formerly 11-0, now 12-0. This young undefeated fighter is something to look out for. All the names in boxing now know who he is. They're all talking amongst themselves. Trust me, this is the future of boxing in Montreal. Eric Bazinyan, watch out. So that leads me to what's going on the Fight City this week. As usual, it is busy. Thursday night, St. Patrick's Day in Montreal. We've got a terrific night of fights brought to you by Groupe Yvon Michel at the Casino de Montreal. It's going down in the Cabaret. It's a great venue. It's going to get televised later on. Just a fantastic night of fights. Make sure you guys look out for it. Opening up the card, you got Marie Eve Dicaire versus Martha Patricia Lara. That is a tough fight. Martha's 9-4. She's got a little bit more experience than Marie Eve, but Marie Eve is 2-0, and for good reason. I find her wide awake, people. She is completely aware of what's going on and her surroundings. She is, in French, I like to say, allumée. She is turned on. She is wide awake, people. Look out for this girl. Yvon Michel recently signed her to the team. It is a great move forward for women's boxing in Montreal. Look out for this girl. I am telling you, star power all the way. There's some other fights on the card, and I'm just going to skip through the ones that I'm particularly really pumped for. We also got Dario Brredicean. If you don't know Dario, you haven't been watching this show. Dario is the older brother of Bruno, who fought this week on the Tohu card, also a member of Lucian Bute's team. This kid is just fun to watch. He's got every intention to make a big splash here in Montreal. Look out for this kid. Casino de Montreal, coming all the way from Florida, but well worth the watch. Make sure you check out Dario Brredicean's fight. Now, that leads me to the last two fights on the card. Custio Clayton, awaiting his third child any day now. So there's a good chance this kid will climb in the ring and have another kid. Look out for Custio Clayton. I've said it before, Olympic standout. He's a machine, a monster in that ring. They've yet been able to find an opponent that even comes close to his caliber. Hopefully things pick up. I have a very good feeling that the end of 2016 and 2017 are going to be very big for Custio Clayton. Look out for him. Last but not least, the heavyweights are in town. Eric Barrak is fighting for a Canadian heavyweight title. He was supposed to fight Dylan Carmen for another heavyweight title, but Dylan Carmen had a last minute, and I mean last minute, problem, and the fight never went down. Now, I've been calling Eric Barrak champ ever since, because in my mind, he didn't lose the fight. He showed up ready to go, and none of this was his fault. Good looking on Yvon Michel for making it up to him, finding another title, finding another opponent, and getting this done. By the end of this fight, Eric Barrak's hand will be raised, and he will get to put a belt around his waist. And I will get to call him champ. Look out for Eric Barrak. His time is now. He is due. I am happy for him. You should be too. Let's all go support him at the Casino de Montreal. Share his stuff on Twitter. Share all these guys' stuff on Twitter and Facebook. They deserve it, trust me. So last but not least, what do we got to watch this week in the Fight City? Man, oh man, there is plenty to watch. Tuesday night, we've got some boxing going on. March 15th, Fox Sports 1, Premier Boxing Champions, Lipinette versus, I can't even say this guy's last name. Check it out, Tuesday Night Boxing, it's always good. I am happy PBC is forcing boxing down people's throats. March 18th, Friday, early, Fight Network, or if you go online even earlier, One Fighting is having a beautiful night of fights. It's going to be live on the Fight Network. Union of Warriors, check it out. Also going down live and free on the Fight Network the very next day, Saturday, March 19th, UFC Fight Night 85 in Brisbane. Just a crazy night of fights. Australia knows about fighting. They have some serious hardcore fight fans. I look forward to watching this card. There's a couple reasons, and here's the reason why. As far as the female fighters go, Rin Nakai is going to be fighting. I haven't had a chance to watch this girl fight, and she's got quite a strange following. I'm looking forward to seeing whether or not she's got the goods. Also looking forward to the return of Beck Rawlings. I won't lie, I got a bit of a crush on her. She's kind of, I got a thing for that. I don't know. Also, guys, please don't miss, on the undercard, live and free. It's going to be on Fox Sports 1, on Fight Pass, on the Fight Network. Chad Laprise, Ross Pearson. The real deal is exactly as advertised. This is it for Chad Laprise. He gets over on Ross Pearson. He's back to where he belongs. 10-1. Sounds more like 11-1 to me. Look out for Chad Laprise. Last but not least, the heavyweights again. They finish it off, and in terrific fashion. We've got Mark Hunt, the Super Samoan, versus Frank Mir. This is a heavyweight clash for the ages. I love it when they do this stuff. Every fight with Mark Hunt is basically a fight I'm gonna watch. Make sure you tune in for that. That's a fantastic night of fights from the UFC. So that's it for me this week. Make sure you check out thefightcity.com. Like, share, subscribe to all of our stuff. If you want some answers, go ahead and ask me. I will answer you. If you like the t-shirts, go down to the bottom and hit the link. You can order one online yourself, or hit me up when you see me in person. I'll be more than happy to get you one. That's it. I'll see you guys next week.